But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Let's go.
Get up on y'all. You gonna learn today.
Daddy, chill.
Call me Daddy.
Listen, there's a lot of shit going on in the world, and we're here to give you the good shit, okay? We're here to change that fucking negative energy to positive, baby. Look at how we're dressed. If you're listening to this, once again, you're doing yourself a disservice. We're dressed like two big idiots, okay?
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, dumber and dumber. Dumbest. I'll tell you what, I will say this. Teddy looks fantastic in this. I'm like swimming in my suit, but this guy looks like he just came from the hobo prom, okay?
I'll take that as a compliment.
You need a brown paper bag with a bottle in it with some Zins and everything. I got to take my hat off because this thing's going to fall off.
Yeah, that guy's not set up for the pod.
Hey, I'm not set up for it, guys. I'm not set up for it. I'm not built out for this.
You're just different, you know?
Yeah. All right. We just got done doing a YouTube Live, guys. If you guys weren't in there, go check it out right now before you listen to this. We'll talk about that for a little bit in the beginning. What we're going to start doing for products, especially the newer products, stuff that we want to kind of show off and kind of give like a reveal or a rip or a review, whatever you want to call it. We're going to start doing that on YouTube. We're going to be live streaming them. And sometimes we're going to have customers rip them, and sometimes we might just rip a case or a box and
Why not?
show off how the cards hit. What are we chasing? The checklist. What's the rare cards? Are they cut autos? Or, whatever. And guess what? We'll never do unlicensed bullshit. I'll never give you that stuff, okay? We will never have that on the table. I can guarantee that, okay?
Not even a giveaway.
Not even a giveaway. Those boxes should be burned. They should burn them all. Like he says on Game of Thrones, burn them all. Give us the dragon fire and burn them all right? Because anybody who rips that, I'm sorry. I know people in the hobby that rip that. And you know what? That's cool. But I think you're doing your customers a disservice. And you're providing them something that I don't feel, and I think a lot of people agree with me, the resale value is so bad. I watched the guy on TikTok, just another mouth-breathing idiot. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, first of all, before I get into the story, first of all, can you guys be a little bit original, okay? Your names, what should we call ourselves? Okay, what's our area code? 779. Okay, we're 779 Sports Cards. Okay, that's so original. Okay, use your area code. They're all over TikTok. 779 Sports Cards, 941 Sports Cards, 662 Sports Cards. Like, be fucking original. I don't know if that's your area code or that's how many fucking dicks you've had in your life, but
I hope so.
That is the worst. Like, be original. Be original. It's so bad. You watch them and they're just like, and then they're pumping up Select Baseball. I watched the guy on TikTok the other day. He's ripping Select Baseball and he's getting all hyped up over these. That's money. That's not money, all right? Take that card to a card show, and not a single guy in that fucking show is going to buy those cards. I can guarantee you that. A lot of people who rip with us now, they say that, hey, I got caught in that trap too. I got caught in that hype. It was so cheap. It was only $20 to get into a case break of Select, and I got the Braves, and I was chasing Ronald Acuna. It's like those cards stink. When I say they stink, they fucking stink. You can ask any big collector, any in the entire hobby. None of them have that in their arsenal. None. Zip. Zero. Trust me, I know all of them. And they literally laugh at that. And some of them are card store owners.
Yeah.
Some of them own stores, and they laugh at that product, and they still put it on the shelf. Now, obviously, you got allocations, and you got to fucking put it on the thing. And you know what? It is a cheaper product for somebody. And I'll play devil's advocate. I'm running out. I'm really hyped up right now. I'm running out of breath. Obviously, there's a product for everyone, and it's obviously a cheaper product. But don't promote it as if it's something where people are going to make money off of, because they won't, okay? Ultimately, they won't. I'll tell you this. And I won't say his name, but he DM'd me, and he said, listen, he's one of the dogs. You know all the dogs. They're dogs. Cool. He DM'd me and he said, hey, I was caught in the trap too. I was ripping Flawless Baseball, and I hit a Julio Rodriguez rookie, which didn't even come out before his actual rookie RPA to 10. He said that was like the chase. That was the fucking card. And he goes, it doesn't even pay for the box, the Flawless box. How is that possible? How is that possible? Listen, we just ripped Gilded on YouTube. If you hit a Corbin Carroll auto out of that, that's going to immediately double your money of the box. Immediately. Maybe even more. I'm being generous. I'm being a little conservative, but like the auto to 99, I'm sure probably does $1,200 out the gates. Without question.
Mind you guys, it released today, so we don't actually know. But
yeah, we don't know, but I'm
pointing at our ass, baby.
I'm being conservative on that number because the logo fucker autos are doing like $1,200.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's not really the most desirable product. Nope. Gilded's a more higher end product. So I would say to you guys that are breaking out there, if you want to put it on the table, that's fine. Okay, I can't stop anybody. I wish I could. It actually helps us. Because now I can bash you here. I can sit here and just knock the shit out of you and talk about all the dumb shit that you guys are putting on the table. It goes back, I said this before you started coming on the pod. You don't have to rip every product, right?
We don't.
We don't.
We rip very minimal products.
Barry.
But a lot of that,
I don't know about Barry, but Barry, my Cockiner products.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like to put products on the table that I see fit of a return for somebody. If someone goes, hey, I want to dumb a box, it's $220, I'd be like, hey man, you can hit a $3,000-$4,000 card out of this box, It's something, or even look at the logo fuckers. I go back to that a lot. Those boxes are $200. I think the base Corbin Carroll logo fuckers are doing like $100 because of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, guys, if you have the Corbin Carrolls, sell. Okay? Sell them now.
Do
the right thing, sell them. Okay? This is a great time. On the flip side, buy up other guys who are not in the playoffs, guys who are in prospects. I saw some Termarr Johnsons. I'm a very big Termarr fan. I think you guys should start buying up players. They're cheap. Get those guys who their goals were doing 4, 5, 6, 7,000 are now down to 2 Gs. Mm-hmm. Swoop those up now. Wait till February comes around, spring training, everyone's hyped up for baseball, and then move them. And maybe move on to somebody else, or move on to a different player, or move on to a different product. But stay away from Select Baseball. If you rip Select Baseball, you are an idiot. You're an idiot. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Moving on.
I want to say something about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
At the end of the day, if you're breaking a product and people are not getting the return on the big hits, they're going to be either out of the hobby or they ain't going to come back and spend. And at the end of the day, you want your customers to retain and come back to you. You lay that Select box, you're going to have your customers out in 3 months.
That's right. And I'll touch on that, all right? And something that I don't think a lot of breakers talk about, okay? We just did that YouTube live, okay? Buck, who's a big supporter, he spends a lot of money with us, okay? Buck Dancer on Fanatics Live. He spends a lot of money with us. And he's kept our lives kind of fucking going sometimes, right? Where you're live, you come in, you're like, dude, Buck came in, he ripped 2 cases of Megas. Like, look it, we fucking killed it, He told me last week, he goes, I want to rip Gilded, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you guys something that not a lot of breakers are going to tell you guys, and not a lot of people are going to be transparent about, all right? The cases that we got, they're already up to, my cost is $3,500. My cost, the last 5 cases I bought, $3,500. The ones before that, I'm being completely transparent. The ones before that, $3,300. The ones before that, that first wave was $2,600, okay? $2,600. Buck came in. I knew that first wave. We got a good price on those cases. So what did I do? I said, Buck, I'll give you a fucking steal, dude. You're doing me a favor. You come in, you rip a case on the live, and I gave him that case for $3,000, knowing that my last 8 cases I just bought at cost average was $3,400 cost average, right? So knowing that it doesn't, that's this kind of stuff that more people should do. Maybe they do it, I don't know, or maybe they're doing it on the side and they're not telling anyone. But I just want to be out like forthcoming on that kind of stuff, because I think that's the kind of stuff that keeps those big guys like Buck around. Where you go, hey, I'm just letting you know I just paid $400 more on these cases, then I'm charging you for these cases because I know I'm into these for cheap, right? Cheaper, right? And then we're going to be able to use content from that. Yep. So it's like we're trying to build around stuff like that. So that's the beautiful thing. And everyone's going to shit on breakers. Everyone just, they pile up on us. They pile up on us about, oh, you guys are getting more cases than the stores. Or you know what, though?
Fuck them.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to say this and it like clearly. I should just pause for a little bit because I'm on one right now. But that's the kind of stuff that's going to keep him around and keep coming back to our channel.
I agree.
Because he knows that we're going to take care of him, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, like, oh, did I make $400 on that case? Yeah, right? But I got to pay you to sit here. We're sitting here. Josh is over here. He's working. We're fucking ripping. Supplies, time. Did we really make any money on that case? No, but we made content. Mm-hmm. And that content's going to build. And that build could bring another guy like Buck to our channel that's going to spend money. And Buck is just the guy who gets the fucking little reach around. Buck, we gave you a little reach around on that case.
Yeah, I like doing that.
And I did it for him for those other 4 boxes. Buck ended up basically a case and a half, and it literally gave him the same price. And that's the kind of stuff that's going to keep the hobby going, knowing that it's okay. It's okay to break even or lose money a little bit. It's okay. Some people don't get that. They freak out. Like, I got to make 120 on every box. But sometimes you can lose $300, $400, $500 in the first 4 hours and then make it back up on the back end.
Hey, it's not
Amen,
a sprint,
right?
It's a marathon.
Yeah, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So I appreciate Buck coming in and ripping that case and letting us do this. Well, look at us, guys. I mean, I look like an absolute... I look
good, Daddy.
No, dude. All right. I either look
good for a clown.
I look like Bucky from Benchwarmers. I look like Bucky from Benchwarmers, Stewie from SNL, and like a really, really bad, cheap magician. I feel like I should be pulling shit out of my fucking thing.
Your hat?
Yeah.
You're not wearing?
Hey. So
I just look normal, guys. I just show up like this.
You can rock that.
Hey, I'm doing it all day today, baby.
I want to talk about some stuff on Fanatics and stuff that we're dealing with, not just on Fanatics Live, but across the board. Okay, this is a blanket thing that I've been dealing with since I've started, really, and I think it's just because sort of the outlandish things that I've said in the past, the outlandish things that I've done. The content that we're now creating that sort of outside of the box, and the things that we say on live to the guys in the room, okay? We have constantly been dealt with being canceled, being shadow banned, being kind of told what to say or what to do or how to act or how not to act, and it's across all platforms, guys. It happened to me on Whatnot. It's happened to me on Instagram. It happened a little bit on Fanatics Live. But before I get into the Fanatics Live stuff, because my wife even goes, you don't even have to mention Fanatics Live. I go, you know what? I am, okay? Because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond, right? I'm gonna shine light on the situation.
Not looking like that, though.
Shine bright like a diamond. All right. So basically, what happens is we are doing things that kind of push the line. Right? We're thinking outside the box. We're trying to stand out. That's one of the main things. This is the main theme that I want this podcast to feel, okay? You have to stand out in the current market. Now, we're not trying to force stand out.
It's authentic.
We're just trying to be creative and authentic. Yep. We're not trying to force anything, okay? But in this current market, this current world we live in, the card market, inflate, all the bullshit that's going on in the world, you have to stand out. You can't just be this like cookie cutter thing. And that's the other thing that we should talk about, Teddy, is that you know we're getting these complaints, and I'll read a couple of them. I won't read it all because it's a fucking long list. It's a fucking long list, all right? I'll read a couple of them. But listen, there's people out there that say these guys,
us,
talking about us, shouldn't be allowed on this platform, shouldn't be allowed on that platform. They shouldn't be able to talk about these things on that platform. They shouldn't be able to wear this thing on that platform. And I think that's bullshit. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no, I'm trying to think of the word. It's like, there's not a fucking playbook for a breaker.
No.
There's not, okay? There's not like, oh, this is how you have to fucking be. If you're not like this, then you're out. No. We want to be authentic. We want to be different. We say crazy shit. And you know what? If you come in the live, you're going to hear cursing. If you come in the live, you're going to hear banter. Any live. You're going to hear banter back and forth between us. You're going to hear banter back and forth between him and the people in the chat. And there's a reason why we have the biggest. It's so big, okay? It's great, okay? It's black, too. It's black. It says explicit on there, okay? It's explicit. We have the only one on the app that has the explicit content advisory sticker, right? And there's a reason for that. So if you don't like that, then don't come in our live, okay? Because I know the people who are saying this, they're not buyers.
Not buyers, and they don't know what we're actually about at the end of the day.
No. And if you knew what I'm about, I have 2 daughters. I'm raising 2 daughters. Have they heard crazy stuff I've said? Yes. But you know what I tell them every day? Do not repeat anything Daddy says besides, I love you. Yep. That's the only thing they can repeat, and they know it. They know it. So when you guys come after us, you know what it does? It only makes me stronger. It only makes me better. You know why? Because now I can use this as fuel, right? Now I can go live and go, Teddy, swear jar. Now we can kind of make fun of it in a way with bringing in people that go, they're doing a swear jar. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, I think Kelsey went and got 201s today. I think you're flying over that number.
I think that's first hour number. I'm going to bring a few hundreds. So once we get to 100, we can drop the 100.
What does McConaughey say in Wolf of Wall Street? Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah. Pump them up. Yeah. So, yes. So now I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. So you only make DR stronger. And I say that it's true, okay? Because now I'm getting this feedback, and I turn to my wife and I go, Kelsey, how can we do this? And she goes, do this, do that. She came up with the Bad Daddy. Remember the title, Bad Daddy? Yep. And that's just, listen, guys, I'm going to read some of these, okay? I'm going to read a couple of these. This is what we're dealing with. But guess what? If you don't want us on the platform or if you want us banned, just don't watch, okay?
Please
don't watch. We don't want you to watch, okay? Extreme sexual language, okay? Is this Fanatics Live or OnlyFans, okay? It's only Fanatics fans, baby. All right? We got in trouble for having a political title. Remember what we said, MAGA Mondays?
Yeah,
hey, listen, it does toe the edge. All right, you know, it does. But I get it. I get it. And you know what? I will say this. Fanatics, our representation at Fanatics have been amazing. He said, I'm not gonna censor you. Yeah. He said, say what you guys want. He goes, I'm trying to help you guys business-wise. I'm trying to help you guys grow and get more business. And my counter-argument to that was, those people will never spend with us.
They don't like us.
Even if I had a title of Holly Joy, you know, hip hip hooray, you know, kumbaya.
Hey, friends.
They're gonna come in and they're gonna hear the cursing. They're gonna see what we look like, and they're gonna immediately leave. And that's fine. That's fine. I've excluded a big audience since day one. I have. I mean, I'm getting shadow banned on Instagram right now because I did a political post, and now my stories went from like 16 to 2,000 views down to 400. The shadow banning is real, okay? It is real. And I've even had people go, hey, I unfollowed. Xander goes, dude.
I told my girlfriend about this.
Instagram unfollowed me or made me unfollow you. I go, what do you mean? He goes, I thought you haven't been live in 3 nights. I go, dude, we've been live every night. Where have you been? He goes, I went in, I wasn't even following you. So that's the kind of things that we deal with. And listen, if you're it can't be double standard, right?
Can't be.
if you're going to do it to one, you got to do the all, you know? But other than that, you have anything, Teddy, about the Fanatics thing? Because I don't want to read it. I just wanted people to know. Listen, if you really like us, guys, and you enjoy the show and you enjoy the rips and you enjoy the banter and everything that we're bringing, okay, go to Fanatics, the support, and write them a letter. Even if it says, just put Daddy Rips Fucks. Just do that, right? Daddy Rips Fucks. If we get 100 of those, there's no way they can get us off that platform, baby.
I hope so. But we're here working with them too.
Of course.
There's lines. I push a lot of buttons.
Oh,
At the end of the day,
Josh, I don't know if you know, but okay. So I told him. I said, hey, we gotta keep it. We gotta tone it down during the day.
Yeah,
they told, and listen,
daytime TV.
We understand.
My rep is cool as fuck. All right, and everybody that I deal with at Fanatics, they're cool. And anyone who talks shit or down on them and says they're doing the wrong for the hobby, they don't know what's actually going on. I've talked to these guys. They're like, when they see a problem, it's like a swarm to fix it. It's like the white blood cells rushing to get rid of the cancer that they see. So they're there to help, okay? And all these guys have all said, we love you. Like, keep doing what you're doing. We just want to see your business grow because we like you guys. And so then I told Teddy, I said, all right, we'll do daytime. During the daytime, we'll tone it down. But as soon as that 9, 10, 11 o'clock rolls around, we're letting it loose.
Sound like Donkey Kong, baby.
Gotta let loose, And I mean, this guy, Josh, this guy's going, hey, friends, welcome to Disneyland, friends.
And honestly,
Mr.
ask
Rogers
him,
style.
during the day, we had 14 people in the fucking live. After it hit 8 and 9 o'clock, we had fucking 40 in the live. It's totally different. It's the people that buy from us like that shit. I mean, they're degenerates. They want degenerate shit shoved at them. Now, I understand during the day, there's kids. And like we said, we're not for everyone, but there is kids, and I understand that. Hey, friends, that's it.
Hey, friends.
There's Mr. Rogers over there.
But my whole thing is, I mean, there's other breakers on all platforms that I go, well, I don't like how they do that. Yeah. But you know what? They're allowed to, so my whole thing is like the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, allowing like the content in the channel to flow. And you know what? Anybody who doesn't like that, it's so easy. You just don't click. You don't click you don't click that button.
No, the buy button. Go to the next channel. We don't want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm literally I'm willing to turn down business for those, because these people who write complaints are typically the ones that if they're in a break and they get skunked and they get a fucking sticker in their package, they're the ones who are bitching and complaining in the DMs. Yeah. They're the ones that are the ones complaining, writing bad reviews. Those people I don't want to be affiliated with, because those people are miserable. They're miserable fucks. And if you have time, I've never written a bad review about it. Listen, if you have a problem, you just go to the source. Hey, I have a problem with this service at this restaurant. Hey, manager, hey, listen, we've had a little problem here. Whatever. If you could take care of it, then take care of it. I'm not going to go on, the guys who go on Yelp to do bad reviews, those are the people who are miserable. They have nothing to do in their lives. They're probably just stuck at home all day long, and that thing festers in their brain.
No,
People on this
rips like baseball.
They're probably. The people that write things like this, these are the type of people that I wouldn't even want on my platform. Not just Daddy Rip's platform. I'm talking about overall, because these are the type of people that are just going to be a constant headache. I was told this one time, and I'm going to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, David. David owns the aquarium business in San Diego, and he told me, he said, the best thing I ever did was I got rid of all the customers that gave me headaches. He said, because at the end of the day, it wasn't worth. Their money wasn't worth the headache that came with it. Even though they were paying me lots of money, at the end of the month, it was just complaint after complaint, and it wasn't more like, hey, I'm doing something wrong. It was just like that naggy complaining. And he said, I whittled through my entire customer list, and I got rid of all of them. And he said, my stress level just disappeared completely. So that's one thing that he's like, if you want to get rid of your stress, get rid of those customers. Don't let them buy from you.
And you can use more time on the customers that do buy and don't cause the
And
issues as well.
appreciate the live
Yep.
and appreciate the ribs.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because our customers at the end of the day don't want us to be
Any different.
any different than what we naturally are.
Yeah. I mean, look at. I mean, we got guys. We got guys in our DMs every morning.
I did. I
We're
woke
talking
up
this
to-
morning. I go. Yeah, I was talking to Corey all morning. He's like, I was talking to Will Matt all morning.
We just talk to each other.
Oh,
It's
dude,
like a
it's-
friendship.
no,
My
it's-
girlfriend literally
it's-
goes like,
it's-
"Do you have
it's
like
way
bromance
more.
with these boys?" Like I said, no, they're just friends.
100%. It's a
Hey,
bromance.
I love it.
Yeah.
we love cards. We're all here for the
Yeah,
same purpose.
we love cards and we love dudes. Okay, everybody loves dudes. Okay, whether you like it or not, we love dudes.
or hymns.
All right, let's get into your teaser because
All right.
I think we've talked enough about the Fanatics Live, guys. Long story short, I'll wrap up the Fanatics thing. What I want to say about that is this: let Daddy be Daddy, and let the lives and the production speak for itself. And when I say production, I'm talking about like movie production. I'm talking about the production on the lives, what we're doing, what we're moving, how we're moving it, and what we do in the lives to take care of the people that are breaking with us. Okay? That's all. Outside of that, let Daddy be Daddy. Go ahead, Teddy. Let's hear Teddy's teaser.
Okay, so
Tease 'em, Teddy.
I'm doing something different here this week. I'm
This is on
kinda
the
gonna
fly.
do it on the fly. I might need a little bit of Daddy's help here. So games I'm taking the Rams over the Steelers. It's -3. Rams at home, -3. I'm going to take them +4 against the Steelers.
They're only favored by 3?
3 points against the Steelers.
I think that's listen, both great defensive lines, probably 2 of the best defensive lines in the league. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I think the Rams win by 6 points, 7 points.
I'll take the +4 on the Rams.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
That's
Okay,
the first
I like
one.
that.
All right.
By the way, guys, if you don't know, this guy's 3-0. Okay, I'm 0-3. I'm not
3-0.
even doing it anymore. Right? I don't even want to tell you my bets because you'd laugh.
Ah, crap. My next team,
I think you wanted to do it. Do it.
which one was it?
Do it. Didn't you say Saints? You thought Jack? You think Saints are going to win the game?
I think the Saints may win this
This
game.
is a Thursday night game, so this won't release till Friday.
They're
Do you want to keep
favored.
it in there or no?
Their favorite. Yes, I do. Fuck it.
All right.
I think I want to.
All right.
We'll do 4. You know what? We'll do 4.
Throw a fourth one in there just so if they
this
hear
is gonna
this.
be my 4th.
Okay.
This is going to be the extra one.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Saints.
And then what are the Saints? +4?
Nope. No. -1. Saints are -1, so I get 6 points.
+6. Holy shit.
6.
I was thinking +4.
And
You know,
they're at home.
I'm doing I'm adding the 7 points.
And they're at home.
yeah.
Big.
The tough thing
Thursday
is
night game.
you're betting on Derek Carr.
I'm betting on Derek Carr, but Jags quarterback Trevor Lawrence kind of looks like me. He looks like me. I don't look like him.
He looks like
He kind of has bad
you
knees.
look
I don't know
like
if
Trevor
he's-
Lawrence on crack. All right. Give me 2
All right,
more.
I'm going to give you 2 more. I'm going to take the Dolphins. Phillies are favored at home -2.5.
So you're going to get 9.5.
I'm going to get 9.5 points. Maybe by the time game starts, it might be 10 points, and I'll be happy with that.
I think you're wrong. I think by the time game starts, I think it's going to be a pick 'em.
You think it's going to be a pick?
No, I think the line it'll be 7.
It'll
I
be
think
7.
I think it's going to go
get in
down.
early.
I think it's going to go down.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think everyone's overhyping. Listen, guys, everyone's overhyping the Jets thing. The Jets beat the Eagles. Then the Niners lost. We'll talk about this after, but go ahead. You finish your teaser.
Okay, speaking of it, I'm going to go last one. I'm going to take Buffalo. They're away against the Patriots. It's
Patriots stink.
-1.5, so it would be at the
You
7
get
points.
+5.5.
No, I would get -1.5. So they got to
Oh
win by
shit!
2.
Oh, they're favored by 7.
Yeah, no, they're favored by
6.5.
8.5. So it's 7 points.
Oh my god.
I'd get 1 and 1.5.
Oh my god.
So I think we're gonna go Bills,
Bills, Saints,
Saints. Saints was the 4th pick.
Dolphins.
And the Rams.
Nice. That's Teddy's teasers.
Teddy's teasers.
Let's see if we can go 4-0.
me.
You've been teased.
Don't tell me. We'll find Taylor at the bar.
Can we do the Elmo?
Oh, last time you tried to have me do a voice.
I want to touch on that because listen, everyone, it's the overhype and then like overcorrection. Everyone was overhyping Purdy, and I even said it from the get-go, guys. I'm a Niner fan. The system works, okay? You can plug in a lot of quarterbacks there. The system works. You still have to make the throws. that's the thing. Is people go, oh well, Zach Wilson be undefeated on that team. It's like, well, you still have to make the throw. Like the guy's going to be open. You still got to throw across the field to Brandon Ayuk. Here's the thing: before that game, everyone was crowning the Niners Super Bowl champs. Right? They demolished the Cowboys at home. They embarrassed the Cowboys. They crowned the Niners. Okay, settle down. Okay, settle down. We're a third of the way through the season. Okay. Everyone overhyped on the Jets. I think that was a trap game for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a reason why some of these teams are always in games. The Browns, the Jets, they have good defenses, okay? That Browns defense is really good, okay? But I just think the overhyping Purdy and overhyping some of these players and then the correction after one game, it's like, dude, if we did that, my head would fucking spin, okay? What happened when Josh Allen has a shit game? No one freaks out. It's just one game, okay? And I know everyone's like, oh, Purdy's nothing without CMC and Debo. It's like, yeah, a lot of quarterbacks are nothing without CMC and Debo. It's a team effort, team effort, okay?
Team.
There's no I in team. There's 2 in martinis, and I'll see you at my desk, bud. Hey, and I got that reference from Friends, baby. I just watched that last night.
Hey, Friends.
That's the. Do you ever watch Friends, Josh?
Oh, absolutely.
That's the episode where his boss keeps smacking him on his ass.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, you don't want to be smacked on the ass, right? And he's like,
fun.
there's no I in team. There's 2 in martinis. I'll see you at my desk. I just think we need to get away from the overhype and the overcorrection, okay? It's a long season, guys. A lot of these teams that are 4-2, 5-1, like these teams are. Let's talk when playoffs hit, when those brackets are set, then we can talk. All right. This week to week thing where people are like Zach Wilson's the worst quarterback in the league. Oh, Zach Wilson just beat the Eagles. Oh my God. Where's your Zach Wilson's RPAs? It's crazy to me. And every time, listen, the hobby is a very
Time is money.
well, time is money, but it's very like trigger happy, right? You watch this week. Kenny Pickett, I'm just throwing a scenario out there, right?
That's fine.
Right? Steelers beat the Rams, right? In a crazy fashion, right? You're going to start seeing just a wave of stories. Kenny Pickett RPAs and Kenny Pickett colors and
Selling
Kenny
out.
Pickett, here, PSA 10 base, prism. Like, it's just, you just see it. It just gets flooded. It's just like, it happens every week. And if we keep playing this week-to-week thing in the hobby, it's not going to go well for some people because people are going to buy into the hype and they're going to get trapped, just like they got trapped. That kid who sold that Mac Jones, the Black 101 last year, he sold it for $100K, the Prism Black 101. That card ain't worth $5,000 today. That card ain't worth $5,000. I don't even, if you handed that card to me, I'd say, I don't even want it. I don't even want
I
it.
want to look at it.
No. The Patriots, this might be one of the worst teams Bill Belichick has ever had on the field. When your number one wide receiver is Kendrick Bourne.
I don't even know him. I
Yeah.
didn't know him before the season.
It was Bourne Identity. Jason, is that Jason Bourne?
They
All right,
wish.
guys. I think that's it. I think we're good.
Hey, really quick, I want to we just had the Topps Gilded rip. I want to know what's your rating out of 10? Give me a rating out of 10 that you guys thought. What do
Yeah,
you think?
put it on the YouTube.
What do you think? What do you guys give it?
If you guys want to see more of that, we can bring more of that.
Exactly.
And we could do new releases, old releases. Maybe we get a product that you haven't seen in a while, like 2016 Bowman with Vladdy and Tatis and Soto autos, like something crazy like that.
Debut pouches. You want to talk about
Guys, yeah, real quick. Where are we at, Josh, on
Sorry.
time?
Take
Getting
your
off
time.
of
Take
Gilded,
your time.
we can go back
Go.
to Gilded.
Yeah.
Keep
This is
going. Keep
important.
going.
All right. A new product's coming in next month. I think early November, Topps Chrome update. I'm not a big fan of this, guys. All right? I'll be the first to say it, okay? I'm not a big fan. I think hobby is mundane and 24 packs of just, really just like falling asleep, like
Dog shit.
like literally like Joe Biden in Israel falling asleep at the podium. Like it's really bad, really fucking bad. It's hard to pay attention, all right? But this year they have the 101 debut patch autos, which are going to be, I'm mad they put them in this product, but here's the thing. It allows people to get into a cheaper rip to chase those cards now. Because if they put those in Dynasty, forget about it. I wouldn't even put that on the table because I would tell people, guys, those boxes be $1,500 a box. Like, fuck that. I don't want that.
One break, $50, like 10 minutes, boom, gone.
Yeah.
And this, at least you could probably do, I don't know the pricing on it, but
I can give you a general idea on pricing. When we run those breaks, we can run case breaks. Our case breaks on the Topps Chrome update are going to be less than $100 a team for a case.
See, that's really good for a whole case.
For an entire case. And spoiler alert, it's going to be Breakers Edition. So we're going to have Breakers Delight. And I could say that officially. We will have Breakers Delight on Topps Chrome Update, which is going to be awesome. If you guys weren't a part of Topps Chrome Breakers Delight, they were phenomenal. It was like HTA. It was 10 cards. It was hits, 2 autos, bunch of inserts, Breakers Delight exclusive cards.
Yep.
And if they do it the same, they haven't come out with it yet. If they do it the same, it's going to be so good. And I think people are going to gravitate to those. And like you said, those debut patches are going to be very sought after.
Yeah.
Like I can really see like the Gunner doing some wild numbers.
Well, I don't know
numbers.
if Ellie's going to be in it, but when
Ellie will not be in it.
next year when Ellie's in
Ellie
that,
will be in next year.
Imagine those numbers.
Ellie, J-Dom, I think will be next year, but I think this is a product that I'm going to put on the table because I think the return is going to be there. I've looked at the auto checklist. It's very deep, and it's deep, but they're like quality names. The veteran autos, obviously, you could still hit Adley rookie autos. I want to talk about that because I think that's a product that normally I would not have on the table, but because they have a Breakers Delight edition and because of the patches and because of like the different chases, I think it's going to be a good product to put on the table. It's going to be a good return. I mean, Percy's are going to be like $275.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
even the hobby, though, you talk about somebody with a cheaper, doesn't want to spend a lot of money, you can go get a hobby box for, a lot cheaper than
$100.
$275.
Yeah, it's going to hobbies are going to be like $7,500 or
Yeah.
something, But yeah, outside of that, go check out the YouTube guys. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, do everything. I don't care if you just comment, and which I hate, fire emojis, just comment it. It helps, guys. It helps the algorithm. It pushes the live. It pushes it to other people. Please. Man, I'm really burpy today. I had that Chipotle, too, today.
Hey, at least
By
it's
the
not
way,
the
I
back
walked
end.
into Chipotle looking like this, by the way, all right? Just like this. The girl behind, she was like looking at me like, oh,
She was like
what are
Willy
you
Wonka.
doing? Like, Willie's here, okay? Big Willie style, they call me. So please, go do everything. The podcast, the audio, the video. We appreciate it all, guys. We're trying to put out more content. Shout out to this guy real quick, okay? I wanted to say this earlier. Ever since this guy's come around, it's really lit a fire under my ass, like wanting to do more. This guy calls me this morning, and you don't have to say, I'll call. He goes, dude, are you going to post that video or what? Because if not, I got a reel, dude. I'm going to post it. I was like, all right. And Kelsey's like, I get off the phone. She's like, good, because you wouldn't listen to me, but now you're going to listen to him. He needs and you're like pushing me. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel younger. I feel a little bit more sproutier. Sproutier?
Yeah, it's stretched out a little bit.
Yeah,
not that-
stretch it.
There's not that snake oil?
Yeah, baby. It's called deer antler spray.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You remember the deer antler spray?
Oh,
Shit
yeah.
that you
that
Oh
was
my
so
God.
your
good.
tongue that you're gonna, it's like steroids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys got to go get this
Yeah,
right
wait
now.
for the deer antler
Yeah, just
flavor
throw-
Zin.
Just throw 2 upper
I
deckies
did
and call it a
have
day.
one of my batteries of my remote last night exploded, and I opened it,
Shit.
and I accidentally licked my fingers.
Oh my God.
It was bad. All right, I don't know what kind of long-term effects that can
That's
have.
essentially snake oil. So, whatever.
All right, guys, appreciate everybody. Teddy, final thoughts.
No, I'm excited for Gilded. Just came out, like he said. I'd probably give it a 7.5. I've never ripped it, so we're gonna rip it tonight. So
Yeah, let's hit the cut auto. I'm gonna do something real quick. No, I'll explain it tonight. I was gonna do a bounty, but they're not gonna hear it till Friday. Fuck them.
yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. You know what? Hit that like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. If you don't like it, get out. If you want to sponsor the show, sponsor the show.
Yeah.
We're growing. We're building. We're trying to get this thing fucking rocking. We're going to have a lot more.
Ultra Pro Gold Standard. We're literally looking
Yeah.
at you right now. We would
Ultra
love
Pro,
you.
Gold Standard, PWCC. I don't care. Just as long as it's not Ken Golden. And that's it.